Come on. Okay, we're good. How's it going, everybody? My name's Marty. We continue our playthrough of Danganronpa. Um, Yesterday we finished the Sakura trial. Well, not yesterday, the day before, and we unlocked the fifth floor, and we got potentially a new character named Ikusaba, and we're gonna have to figure out who that is and if they really are dangerous. Also, last time I accidentally said the wrong name. Um, the name that followed me on last time stream, his name is Fander, Fander, instead of Fender. Sorry about that. And so yeah, Fander 180. Thank you. Oh, damn. How's it going, Drill? Oh fuck. Shit. This must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Mm. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. Like, how do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with only my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make a more disgusting comment, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do is right now is just keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so. Oh, yeah, you still have her key, right? Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now? I'm right, right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. He's here to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it's like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? So was that right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Oh, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced at each other. So what happened just now? So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Do you think we should all go look for her? Are you gonna make... Huh. And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't even locate her. Yeah, how can we not know where she is? So strange. I messed that up. Kyoko must have used the key to sneak in some unknown part of the school. But somewhere, even Monokuma wouldn't even notice? Where could that... Where could it be? I don't know. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me saying staying up late last night. Okay, so who should we go talk to? I mean, they're probably way upstairs. Yeah. Okay, so we could talk to Byakuya. We could talk to Hiro or Hina. I don't know, because we got both their things that we needed. Like the power-ups and stuff. We already got his. I mean, the only one that we don't have is hers. I don't know. I guess I'll just go up here and see. Dojo. I guess I'll talk to Hina since I don't have any power-ups from her. And I also got that thing. Even it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure. That's a quote from a famous marathon runner, Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit. Sure, let's talk to Hina for a while. I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace, I can only think 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Yeah, I would like to... Oh, would you like to give her? I mean, hopefully this gives us something. There it is. There it is. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Ultra stoked. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Oh man, oh man. What's up? I'm getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come doesn't matter now that I've revved up? I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway. Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina. Hey, are you making fun of me? Oh, shit, no. No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz? Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. You did stuff like that and didn't get sick? Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So like, are you the type of are you the type that gets sick easy? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training. Okay, I got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. What kind of remedy? Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist, then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it, what do I call it again? Way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Let's take a shot at this. Towel treatment? Something like towel treatment? Yeah, that's it. I love going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin. God, it feels so amazing. Never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down? And you're okay with that? You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something. Hina's, Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. That's actually something that we really needed. Okay, after being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Okay. Everybody's downstairs now. I don't know where to go to now. I don't know. I don't know who should I talk to. Whoa, no, what? Whoa, hey, whoa. Okay. Hold on, I need to test something. Test. Okay, it works. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you have Byaka and no, her in there. Toko. Hero. I mean, I don't know. Probably Hina, cause I haven't gotten anything from her yet. I mean, more skill points is fine, but let's see. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from a famous baseball player, Kenji Jojima? Am I saying that right? I don't think so. I think what he means by is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Sure. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. Oh no, I'm probably gonna get sick. But don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing. Although I was embarrassed before, but now I kind of am. I wonder how come. When swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. I don't have anything to give her now. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit. I stuck in there. I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do real sports. Hina, calm down, okay? I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness. Whatever. I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think that's a little extreme? You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know. What else? Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6? Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got to her main sport, but ran out of juice. I mean, swimming. I think it's gotta be. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in the pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports even for you? If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge? What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know. It's having a fight and struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's the excitement, that fear you might suffer a heartbreaking loss. When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know. I've never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was amazing was how she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop? I'm talking about gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if that means I'm a super gold spaz. She just call herself. Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses? Excuses? Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here? That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge. But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that. Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just cuz we're stuck in here. All right, I think I'm going to go do push-ups in my room, like maybe 1,000s or something. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Hina's report card had been updated based on the experience with her. Another max skill point has increased. Look at you go. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Once we're all done, head back to my room for a little while. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I feel like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. And look at that, we got sick. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through strange dreams. A strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. Oh, that voice. So familiar. It's me. Oh. Huh. What am I trying to say? Having some kind of fever dream or something. Oh, great. They stole my knife. Oh, I'm the one that's gonna kill her? Or it? Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I didn't actually remember. I felt like my mind has been detached from my burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would have but what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Either. Is there a way I can confirm if there was really a dream or not? Yeah, check my knife drawer. I opened the desk drawer and... It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I got the knife I got from Toko in here. I put the knife. Which, that means... Wait, that means... The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes sense. This all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Yes. Yep, that's Makoto, sure as the sky is blue. Hey, Hinu. Okay. Am I early? Probably. You're having me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to go get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never had answered. We thought maybe you'd been, I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel so good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let me go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell us all about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? Don't know. And the entire night? Ooh, we missed a lot. To the gym. There he is. This is worse. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. To show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what was something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Hmm. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Byakuya, we know what you're doing. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you how can you say tearing apart? Yeah, how can you say tearing apart something like that is dangerous? If you hadn't been sleeping in, you would already know what's going on. Well, I guess I can handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. If I could have found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. It doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And so I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. And then he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. God. It was Master's stroke of genius, the chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. He was who has enough free time to invest something like that anyway. Besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause in where we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, maybe something happened to this puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? I'm sure that's a recording. It's set on a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now is a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's a bomb. It's it's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're not. You are so not fine. We're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on, the century is getting started. Just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it's not gonna do any good. Yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my concern at that point. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto. Huh? Don't hurt us. Did you hear a thing we just said? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault. To try to uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now is our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death, between us and the mastermind. We don't have any time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away? Or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. Okay, then we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Where is it again? Oh wait, I could do this. Oh yeah, it's right there. Nope, Data Lab. I mean, maybe I should talk to them, but I really don't want to. Nothing. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear the door off its hinges. Just go fuck it. Yeah, yeah. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we come this far. We can't go down. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful. For serious. We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down. Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing's pretty sturdy. Looks pretty sturdy. Then we need something sturdy of our own. Okay. Oh, what about that one thing? The pickaxe? The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Interesting. That could be very well be exactly what we need. Okay then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe. Be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. I by myself. Surely you like to have your own time. Huh? Wait. Okay. Surely you like to have your own me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah. You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable. With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants. For serious though, are we just gonna knock the door down? This door down. No problem. It's all by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger. We know that danger. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenge in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all flabbus. No. I'm totally flapstaff. Fab sauce. Where'd you come? Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Joe? Where'd you come from? Hello, it's a one difference murderiferous? Okay, so one difference murdiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor sharp smile. What about the pickaxe? Where is it? She don't know. I was supposed to pick an axe? So you know you seeping imbecile? The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Omega 3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the whole memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. The light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yeah. Now we just found out we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden? Well, then before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. Okay. It's gonna be the masked person's. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but. Is there music? It's quiet. Is it? What about now? Okay. I'm just. Oh, okay. I swear I had the music on. I mean, it was on. I don't know. My bad. I saw someone laying on the ground with the mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. That's the knife that I was supposed to be protecting. Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Deadly Body. Oh, I think Kyoko killed it. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging here. You think Kyoko killed her? That could be a possibility. Yeah. Or, well, yeah, that's why Toko found the body, passed out, and that's why genocide's here.
No way!
And they're really dead? Is there really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Well, I mean, we need to take off the mask first. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. Take it off! And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. Take off the mask. But one thing I do know, it could be Kyoko dead. Is that whoever this is? They attacked me last night in my room? Maybe that person took off the mask, killed Kyoko, and put their jacket on him. Because if you look at the jacket, it looks like it's backwards, but why? And that does look like something she was wearing. How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. There's no breathing. All signs of life had come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? How is it their face and body are all hidden? So I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
Huh?
How can you tell?
Well,
I think the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, and more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay then.
yes!
Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask, and the next instant, There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. Oh. The body blew up. It blew up. It blew up. It blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken. I'm prepared to pass out. She just blew up. Did she take out Toko with her? Probably. But then,
Come on.
hurry up, put out the fire. As my unconscious attempted to float away, that voice reached out and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took it, the aim, and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body is unrecognizable.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat a steak again. Now that's a body but now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow it down to who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body, or Kyoko killed her, right? And put all of like her shoes and stuff on the dead body and stuff. Then put it to explode so nobody will know. I don't know. Cause that looks like her shoes that she had on. Is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
I don't mean who else. There is one other person.
in other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroed. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its Monokuma can hardly move around if its mastermind is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person very well may be the mastermind who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Is he saying this out loud?
Huh?
Yes, he is. Makuru Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one
mean,
they
there was supposed
call
to be
the
16
ultimate despair.
the entire time, so
Watch out for her.
probably. Sound like Kyoko thinks Mukuru Ikusaba is the mastermind. I'm always gonna try to say Monokuma when I see that for some reason. So sorry. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And the phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuru, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Are we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Yeah, she just blew up.
What?
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she's tough. Oh, she survived. She survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale. Oh, there we go. You'll never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Well, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Who cares about that? I mean, yeah, she survived and she's unscathed, which is weird. Really weird, because she was like right next to it, but we need to figure out who this is. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Ooh, key. Or something. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key. But looking at it, it seems I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know, then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, so we're automatically going. Alright, that's fine. Okay, the data lab. It's over here. Kinda wanna know what that was. First, the biolab. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found in the garden into the keyhole. Key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Oh, so we're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, so I'm here at the biolab, the garden, the dojo. I need to go here. Downstairs, okay. Just making sure. Data. The door to the Data Lab Center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I inserted the key, I found that in the garden into the keyhole. Oh, click. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. Guess all the running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. The data center down on the 4th floor.
Huh?
Think we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Great. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. It means you want me to die just in case it does explode. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Now we found out Toko is explosive proof. I reached out and put my hand on the door. Closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Don't explode. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, it's all the cameras everywhere. Probably can unlock everything. Oh. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school here. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a triple hand and pointed. Look at all the monitors on the wall. They look like they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, even part of the school was covered. Every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school like feed in this in the school fed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear
It's
now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Makuru Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead, like really dead. It would seem so.
What?
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill himself. The mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body, whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that? But if the mastermind really is dead, which means we can finally get out of here this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh?
But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave when we decide to. But right now, we need to find out the mastermind set up is. Why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? I mean, yeah, he got stabbed in the stomach. She. So you think so too, huh? Yeah.
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is obviously no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, we could've. Who could've even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly what I said. We need to investigate the purpose and identity of the master.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. I mean, first we can figure out who killed her. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They took like high performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what can we do? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Oh shit. The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. Okay, so like whenever I look this way and that way and like I like this, my laptop that I'm streaming off of has my webcam, which is in front of the thing that I'm looking in front of. So that's why I like go like this a lot to read what's going on. So if it's weird, my bad. Just wanted to tell ya. Cause it's like cutting off a piece of the text box, so sometimes I might miss a word or I might go too quickly. So my bad. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. I want to go in there. There is a back room. I want to go in there, but first we can't. So, this is the world map. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master Go, it's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Can she go back to like not talking anymore? There's even a camera in here? For what? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following you, our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Okay, I wanna go to the door. Not the chair, the door. Thank you. The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could it be? What could be inside? And it's locked. No luck. Door is locked, huh? What if we use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. The key with yeah, it's a door. It's a door. Yeah. But worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone. There's nothing we have to be afraid anymore. What's that? Well, no, it is. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. Just like the one in my grandma, my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV?
Huh?
Someone say TV.
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
You know? Huh?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut it the free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
Oh, that's fun. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. Not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh,
good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing here in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, we're screwed.
Huh?
What?
Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma?
Huh?
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't freaking stop. Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Oh. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look at your face right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment when went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead, all for that moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm going to laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game.
Huh?
You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of
We
here!
were supposed to get out of here.
Hmm.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? This is no getting out of here. There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that key. TV. Yeah, TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm going to let you on a blood gushing secret, and tell you about it. That TV's absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying that's the signal, but it's just standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll tell you.
Thrills, chills,
The killing game is being
kills!
broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Didn't he just say that? It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
Can't be. They taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast?
no!
No way, that's impossible. So that means every channel they flipped through was showing this. So that means every single channel is showing this. So there's this is the only thing on TV to watch then?
Phew!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijack the airways is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Of course. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All sorts of hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits and the school's mysteries. Even me, luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for the captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of Despair Base Production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this is on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come to rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes, indeed.
Then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? Don't you think it's possible? I really don't know personally though, or whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's some things you all need to do first. What?
Of course.
Yeah, there's the little business of
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
class trial, do you mean?
It's the Monokuma File!
I'll leave the next Monokuma photo right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement!
things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Great. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. We're all left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that, at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makuru Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that mastermind, Makuru Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct? It must be someone participating in our school life. So you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Oh, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said,
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a variable. veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. They had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I have to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. I'm guessing this is like towards the end of the game because the music change was super drastic. It's pretty cool. There's a knife laying on the ground. It must have been the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it here. Out. Over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife. It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yeah. Yep. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just so many strange coincidences. Too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in some kind of trance. Maybe he reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe I reacted, okay. And maybe then there would be blood like all over your floor. If this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so the body's next. Yep. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Whoa, beef. Okay. Huh. There's something weird about this body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half and the bottom half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about this half. The top half of being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I was looking at that. That's the stab wound. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I'm gonna say there is, because you wouldn't keep on saying that if there was. Yes. Not the body. No, there's one more thing. Oh, is it the floor? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like these are something like it before. I've seen something like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I have to look at the plant. It has nothing to do with the body, though. I guess I just asked Byakuya. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you think? What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what nighttime? What's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for someone I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed when I arrived last night. Confirmed that there was nobody here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? Telling the truth, I was in the room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuyo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So far, nobody brought up the fact that this was a knife that I was supposed to be holding with Toko. Well, for Toko. So either they forgot, or they just straight think it's me. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and then got in a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach. And the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuyo said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, didn't any on the ground. I didn't see any of it on the ground around the body.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it is like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. Body before explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm fucking up a lot today. Jesus. So what does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Fair? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
For serious?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I said in the morning to help remember when that was. So, it was... 9. Monokuma's announcements woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining room pretty soon. Once I got there, I went up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed back to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time is that? Okay, now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. When the body was found has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Cool. So what do I do now? Should I look in the shed? I'm gonna look in the shed. Just be sure I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait. Was there a tarp in here before? I should probably take a look into that. It could be related to the case. Okay. Pickaxes are here. Can I look at the tarp again, or is it going to do the same thing? The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay. I really hope there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer. I'm gonna just look at everything just in case. The tools have nothing to do with this case. Okay, cool. What about this thing? Well, the lawnmower. There's a lawnmower here. I don't think it has anything to do with The mystery corpse. Okay, thanks. These flower pots have nothing to do with the corpse case. The corpse case. Sure. Let's look at how many chickens are there. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Huh?
Oh. Someone ate a chicken. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did 1 chicken disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken Coop Chickens has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, I talked to everybody. I guess I'll look at the plans. Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Then what else? I mean, that's sprinklers? Those nozzles poking out. Are those sprinklers? Yes. Okay, I looked at the flower, I looked at the tuition, looked at everything on the body. Talked to everyone else. Guess I should talk to everybody else again.
In other words,
4 of us have airtight alibis. The one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. So then what now? You seem to be quite the... quite at the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay, so... should I leave? I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. I guess I'll let this thing. The panel controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 in the morning, and Monokuma said the time positively can't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet. Which could mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. That means it was after I woke up and after I met up with everybody, so I should, well, yeah, I'm good, but you know, for them, it shows them that I'm good. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check out. Specifically the fragment I found before. I don't know where that's from. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room, Gyakura has it.
It's all clear now.
Well, simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Can I have the key? Hey, Byakuya? If you'd come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? What is that? What is that? What could be? 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 What is it? It's a frame. Maybe it's a frame. It looks like it has. I saw something a lot like them somewhere else. Sure, I'll leave the area. Okay, so we haven't been in Biolab. Maybe in there? I don't know. Okay, so not in here. Okay. You have any ideas, Drew? Because I don't have a clue right now. Camera? No. Not the music room. I got no clue where anything else would be. I mean, I think it would be like up here, because since this is a new area and everything, but you know, I guess not. In the gym? What's in the gym? Uncle was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's a bomb fragment. It's It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? And that bomb went missing. So there's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragment near the dead body has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. That's that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden as Byakuya. He's probably not gonna be there. Oh yeah, I was right. Byakuya. I know you don't like me in any single way, but could you help me out and take me to Kyoko's room? Think you can go now soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Well, let's go. Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Byakuya walked without a second glance, and I hurried up after him in our way to the dorms. Oh yeah, she's first. I can unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya. Okay, well then. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid into the keyhole and then click. And it's open. Okay then. Looks like it. Thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. I mean, nothing else is really. Okay, so I guess I just look at this thing. There's something on the table. It's a wooden decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The locker at those really traditional public bathhouses use them to lock their lockers. Use them for their lockers. I don't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Woodblock key had been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. To the dojo we go, I guess. I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, because the dojo is right there. Maybe not. Okay, let's check in the drawer. I can check in the drawer. I guess talk to Byakuya.
What?
You wanted me to come here, right? So, what is it you were looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time with my search to come here? I'm sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier Kyoko gave me something. Well, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened to her, I should open it. So something
Interesting.
has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like under the sheets. What could it be? Look in the bed. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as soon as I lifted the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry? Makuru Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Makuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably what the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. It must be the blank that Mankuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Makuru Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, she and her family were on vacation in Europe. She disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received a battle training for her own volition. Okay. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Makuro's profile has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. Cool. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and other is sci-fi. There's no way even to compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things, as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Group is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What are you gonna do in your pretty little head? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
You found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak
Come
out on
on
me.
now!
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In that case, and in case you're wondering, I didn't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of an organization and order. Which is why even I, was the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So he is the headmaster. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you sure?
in other words...
That's right. There aren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they
she's
call
always
the
right.
ultimate despair.
She's always right.
Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. she's part of this school life? So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Who is Kyoko? Oh no. Oh no. Could it be Kyoko? Why are you telling us this? Well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've gotten so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. How she knows so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints. Complaining? Or complaints? Yeah, complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you got for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so an extra bonus for you. I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirigiri. So, I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid clothes? Day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide those scars. Which means the fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh.
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must really hated you to make you so stupid, so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makura was a student here. Makuru?
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was just trying to tell us that his Makuru is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makuru is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigations fair. Makuru is related to this case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Makuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come at that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Makuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Makuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma behavior makes sense. Why would the mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words...
Makuru is giving us information. Yeah, Makuru is giving us information that would raise questions about her. Would be bold, to say the least. That makes more sense than assume that Makuru isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makuro and come to the conclusion that the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely seems possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out what the key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? So, like, I don't, she probably was like a super. She's like the ultimate investigator or something. I don't know. Number 6. There's a wooden locker here. They use wood block keys, just like the super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room does go to the one of these lockers.
I see.
Koto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted in the locker metal lock. And the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrow has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up paper of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuru was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? We're in the school. Where in the school you get to do research on something? Research. The library, stupid. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archives has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Fenrir. I believe there was files related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Becca seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. He went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly turned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. I can't. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the wolf, Ragnarok. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased activity. All activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? It all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, this is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? The thing on her hand. They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Makuru Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook? Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Well, that's different.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Wrong one. Why is that? It's okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it here. And sometime I'm gonna pick it up later. Seems like a good place to stop. So yeah, we've learned what Makuru really is, not despair, but the ultimate soldier. We found out why Kyoko wears the gloves all the time. Yeah, so next time we'll figure out who killed that person or who that person was. Dead. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and yeah, Kyoko knows a lot about everything, so we'll figure out why she knows a lot, hopefully next time. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Ro, for being here as well. See y'all next time.